Hi, I'm Tori Hornsby. Did you know that leverage is one of the most powerful forces out there that someone can use to get ahead quickly? So in order to understand the power of leverage, let's imagine that there's a big, huge boulder here, and we must move this boulder, so we throw all of our weight up against it, and we lean into it, and we push as hard as we can, but nothing happens. No matter how hard we try, we're powerless to move this boulder, and as a result, it stays right where it is. Well, running a business can be just as hard as moving this boulder. You can hire people to help you move forward, but no matter how hard you work, you just never seem to get ahead. Now, imagine that you have a long lever and you set a fulcrum or a pivot point underneath the lever. You push the end of it into the dirt underneath the boulder and you pull down on the other end. The force that you've generated with this leverage is enough to make the boulder easily roll over. Now, with this same image in mind, imagine a dealership. We'll call it Reactive Cycles. They've been in business for about 25 years, and the owner, Tom, is very dedicated, and he works extremely hard. However, Tom has no systems in place. He doesn't have a selling system, an inventory control system, a marketing or a merchandising system, and he really doesn't even have a financial reporting system. Every day, Tom works harder and harder in order to try and meet the needs of his customers, his bankers, and his employees. But every day, he feels like he's getting further and further behind. Staff members are coming and going faster than Tom can get them trained and up to speed. And now that the market is a little tougher, Tom is really feeling the strain on his bank account. Without the power of leverage and systems in Tom's dealership, making performance improvements are the equivalent of Tom pushing on that boulder. Now, on the other side of town is a dealership called Proactive Cycles. It's about the same size store as Reactive Cycles, but they have a very different operation. The owner has developed systems and processes for the dealership's operations. His general manager, Steve, runs the day-to-day operations and is responsible for achieving the company budget through the successful implementation of the systems and processes within each department. Steve has a selling system in every department, a strong marketing system, and many other systems which are all laid out in his dealership operations manual. This is all tied together and held accountable through each department's daily performance reports, which he reviews every morning before emailing them to the owner, who is often off-site. Business is good for Proactive Cycles. In fact, they seem a bit surprised by the media and industry analysts who are preaching all of the gloom and doom of the industry. Steve is using the power of leverage and systems to run Proactive Cycles. Now, another way to think of leverage and the power of systems is to think of the old saying about working hard versus working smart. At Dealership University, we believe that in order to be successful in the power sports industry, it really takes a combination of working hard and working smart to be successful. Whether you are a dealer visiting our site for the very first time or the 100th time, I encourage you to click the Request a Free Demo right now. The link is on the right-hand side of the page and it will give you an idea of what's new at DU. We realize that success is a journey and not a destination. Therefore, our curriculum development team is constantly developing new content for increased dealership profitability. And speaking of profitability, I would like to invite you to read my regular column in Power Sports Business Magazine, where I share some powerful tips and tools to improve dealerships' profitability. So don't wait. If you're interested in selling more units, improving repeat and referral business with strong CSI scores, and making more money, click on the Request a Free Demo link right now and find out what's new at DU.